This video continues the discussion from my recent blog, The Death of Science-Based Lifting, where I critique the state of science-based lifting advice. I argue that the constant influx of new studies leads to confusion and disillusionment, and that science should complement, not dominate training. The focus should be on personal growth rather than obsessing over new data. The post highlights the real-life interaction between scientific and anecdotal evidence in training, while condemning aggression and ego that hinders productive conversation. I criticize science-based influencers because their reliance on social media for income leads to frequent but low-quality content. Many claims are exaggerated or misleading, especially regarding recovery methods and supplements. As more science-based content floods social media, pseudoscience also spreads, often masquerading as well-informed training advice. On the other hand, the bros, the anecdotal evidence side, often misuse science to appear authoritative instead of leaning into their own experience. These influencers tend to misinterpret research for content creation, sacrificing genuine understanding for ego and popularity. I respect the science-based influencers and have benefited from their content, but I believe they can do better. I urge bros to not mask their experience with pseudoscience. If something works, state it plainly without pretending to be a scientist or a doctor. This will help preserve trust in both sides and prevent stagnation in the field. I see the scientists trying to improve their side, the how, but stumbling. I see the coaches, the trainers, excelling at their jobs but failing to provide answers to why we train. The dialogue between scientific and anecdotal evidence, the how and the why, is crucial to advancing both physical fitness and therefore our understanding of humanity. Without this balance, science alone could make physicality irrelevant. The dialectic of physical fitness in a technological future. Imagine a future where medical science can make your body perfect. No pains, no injuries, unlimited strength, and flawless aesthetics. All at the push of a button or the swipe of a credit card. In a world like that, would physical fitness still matter? Today we're going to explore the enduring importance of fitness, even in an era of technological perfection. Along the way, we'll unpack the value of scientific research and personal anecdotes in shaping fitness knowledge, and why the act of training might remain one of the most meaningful things humanity can pursue. Science and anecdotes, a partnership in fitness. To understand why fitness will remain important, let's start with how we learn about it today. Science gives us the foundations of fitness. It's where we learn universal principles like how muscles grow, why rest matters, and how nutrition fuels performance. It's systematic, repeatable, and gives us a framework for progress. But science isn't flawless. Studies can be biased, poorly designed or exaggerated, leading to confusion instead of clarity. On the other hand, anecdotes, stories from real people, give fitness its personal touch. They fill the gaps where science hasn't reached, offering unique insights that studies can't always capture. A friend's experience with a new workout or diet might inspire you to try it yourself, but anecdotes can also be unreliable, like exaggerated claims from influencers or myths that spread without evidence. Here's the key. Science and anecdotes are not enemies. Together, they create a feedback loop. Anecdotes spark questions, and science answers them, refining our understandings of fitness and pushing it forward. The deeper meaning of fitness. Fitness isn't just about looking good or being strong. It's deeply tied to who we are as humans. Think about it. Our bodies were created for movement. For millennia, survival depended on physical strength, endurance, and adaptability. Even today, training is a way to connect with those roots, to honor the resilience and adaptability that makes us human. But fitness is more than personal. It's cultural. Training teaches discipline, perseverance, and resilience. It fosters community and connection, reminding us that we are part of something bigger than ourselves. In a world where so much is digital or intangible, fitness remains a physical, grounded act that binds us to our humanity. So then, what is fitness in a technological future? What happens when technology offers us perfect health, strength, and beauty? Will fitness become irrelevant? I don't think so. In fact, physical training might become even more important in that world. Why? because training is about more than results. It's about the process. It teaches us to struggle, to grow, and to persevere. Those qualities can't be downloaded or injected. Even if technology makes our bodies perfect, it will not replicate the mental and emotional growth that comes from pushing ourselves physically. And let's not forget the cultural side. A society that doesn't engage in physical challenges risks stagnation. Training could become a way to resist complacency and foster resilience as a culture. A reminder that the things we choose to work for are often the most meaningful. The enduring importance of fitness means that even in a future of unlimited convenience, fitness would hold unique value. It would connect us to our humanity, push us to grow, and unite us as a community. Science would continue to legitimize fitness, proving its benefits and refining our understanding. Anecdotes would keep it personal and relatable, inspiring others to start their own journeys. Together, they would ensure fitness remains more than just an activity. It would be a symbol of what it means to strive, to grow, and to thrive as humans. Consider this: when science has made our physicality unnecessary, what keeps us human? I'm asking you to join the conversation. Look beyond the events that we're seeing today in social media with our idols of the fitness influence community. I want you to look beyond just the titles, and I want to see more than just accolades. Look beyond the people is what I'm asking you to do. And consider why these things are happening and what's the bigger picture. Think beyond just yourself and this generation. Think about the next and the generation after. We have to consider these issues now, these problems that humanity will face now, so that we might have a suitable answer on our deathbeds, or hopefully not long after. My blog post was not meant to be a personal attack on anybody, but was aimed at the trend I was seeing in the fitness community. A trend that would stop conversation between both sides, a trend that would limit criticism between both sides and within each side themselves. This is something we must avoid. There must be accountability, and there must be honest dialogue. And that's what this is all about, truly. And the reason for that is fitness is more than a path to health or beauty. It is a way of embracing what makes us human. In an era of technological perfection, the choice to train might be one of the last meaningful challenges we can pursue. What do you think? Can fitness survive and even thrive in a world where perfection is effortless? I want you to look to the future and start to consider these things now. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let's start a conversation in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, blah, 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 blah. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.